There we go. Live.
We are live. Hello, YouTube. It has not shown up yet, so I can't see us.
First time going live, so we're getting this set up so we can see if there's anybody here.
Comment-wise.
Yeah.
Come on, YouTube.
Of course, it's being super slow.
Of course. So we get the link.
In the meantime, bourbon.
Hey, it's Whatever Wednesday on the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, we're drinking bourbon.
You know, I almost said in the meantime we're drinking bourbon, and I stopped it because I didn't want to
Oh, that's mine.
step on your
Yeah, if you want me to bang.
Yeah, bang. Whose YouTube channel are you watching? Bang.
What do you say?
Bam.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We actually discussed this in the video that's coming out tomorrow.
Brothers in Bond.
Oh, is David in the house already? What is it? You know, you don't have to type back. You can just actually say, hey, David, do us a favor. Can you hear us okay and see us okay?
Yeah, he says he can hear.
Okay, because our link, we can't see. Is Greg standing too far over this way,
don't worry
as he
about
tends
that.
to do?
I will stand here.
All right, so.
So I was thinking of putting it here so that we can...
Put the bottles. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so anyway, welcome. David's in the chat right now, so welcome, David, at Brothers in Bond. Go check out his YouTube channel, because even if there's not other people in this chat right now, this video will get posted and be able to watch later on. So we're going to treat this kind of like a regular Whatever Wednesday.
It's Whatever Wednesday.
Yeah, so...
Basically, that's our opportunity to drink bourbon and do something else.
Yep, exactly.
And this one's going to be a what's in the bag.
Mm-hmm. With the mystery flight, mystery bottles.
And this is going to be one we've done before where we have a bag. There's several bourbons in there. Plus, Ben, you have to provide some bourbons as well.
Okay, I got some.
Yep. And then we have to figure out the theme.
Sure.
You know, what's the connection? It may be bourbon-y whiskey related, or it may just be like the color of the bottles, or all tall bottles, or who knows.
Yeah, so we kind of figured for our first step into attempting to do live, it's kind of learning a new thing. That would be a good thing to do. And then if anybody does join in, David, you're already there, so you can play along. We'll set the bottles out, and then you can try to figure out, too. Because I did notice the last time we did this, on last week's Whatever Wednesday, there were a handful of people commented saying, yo, I got this one right away, or...
And people got it before us. And that one genuinely was funny, because I got it.
Yeah.
Like, you could see me, like, my brain starting to think, like, he's getting there and then got there. You know, and it, I don't know. Discovery is an interesting thing.
Nope, all good. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, he says, nope, I'm all good.
Okay. Anyway, so we probably won't make this go on like a couple-hour live stream.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll have some of those in the future, but we're kind of treating this more like a regular video, and then if some more people join in, we can, if there's any comments or whatever.
Yeah.
So, a couple things before we get started. We wanted to mention something.
Go ahead.
We are going to start shooting either this weekend or into early next week. We have a new kind of like series that we're going to do. Still going to release it on Mondays and Thursdays, so it will be kind of in the place of a bourbon review, but it's just a different type of review.
It's still bourbon.
Yeah, and so we're going to call it Proof Points, and we're going to take 4 or 5 maybe bourbons of a same proof point, and we're going to put them in flights, and we're going to...
This is an opportunity for Ben to get to drink a lot of Basil Hayden.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Where we're going with this.
Just can't wait.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 or 5 bourbons that are all 80 proof.
Yeah.
Pick some common ones that everybody knows about for the most part.
Yeah.
And then just pit them against each other. Sure. See what comes out on top. Maybe, I think we'll probably blind them.
Yeah. Maybe.
And then, you know, a week or so down the road, or however long between these, we'll do 86 proof ones, and then 90 proof ones, and then 94, then 100. So we'll be peppering those in, you know, kind of as we go along. So
totally.
Yeah. Positioned well. Okay. Oh, he was responding to whether or not you were too far over.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So let's check out the bottles.
All right.
So this is a larger smattering of bottles.
Yeah, this is a 7-bottle guess your bourbon theme game. And Leah did say that we need to provide Ancient Age and Eagle Rare from you.
Okay.
So if you could grab those.
Bam. Ancient Age.
Bam. That's what you say.
Yeah. And bam. Eagle Rare. store pick.
Oh, well, I think that's superfluous.
I'm looking at these right away. I'm thinking vowels A, E, I, O, U.
That's it. And obviously new riff.
New riff, yeah.
Works. Your theme is still working.
Yeah, N is a vowel.
Old Elk, a double vowel. So how are you going to do that?
I don't know.
And Peerless, the lesser known vowel.
You know, I thought I had something right off the bat, and then nothing.
Thomas S. Moore. This is a Chardonnay cask bourbon that is freaking amazing.
I thought that one was weird.
He thought it was weird.
I wasn't super into it.
A lot of people think he's weird.
This is very true. It kind of tastes like bleach a little bit.
Bleach.
Yeah.
The world's best flavored bleach. And there is such a thing.
So a lot of times what we'll do is, like we didn't do this last time, but sometimes we'll do, if there's like 4 of them, we'll do a flight. We're not going to do a flight of 7. If you can't tell by his voice, Craig's a little under the weather.
I just got back from traveling and airport disease.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what David is saying. Sounds very cool. Looking forward to it. I think comments are coming in about 2 minutes after posted.
Agreed.
Or it's just taking us that long to see them.
It's definitely a delay from live to YouTube live.
Okay, so what are you drinking, by the way?
I don't. This is Jack Daniel's Bonded. Yes, voice is almost gone.
This is teenage boy Greg.
Voice is almost gone.
Yeah.
So this was one you bought on your last trip, I think, or several trips ago.
So this is the new Bonded, right?
Oh, I thought that was the old Bonded that you got.
No, that's the old bottle Bonded. So yeah, that's one I just got that just came out. We did a review of that a couple weeks ago.
That's really good. Very dark flavors.
I am currently rocking the Smooth Ambler Big Level.
So obviously at this point, Ben is dragging his feet a little bit because he has nothing to go on the the collection of bottles.
No, it's just that I'll probably get it right away because I'm smart, and then I don't want this to go too quick. Yeah. So what we should do?
What should we do?
So we kind of kicked around the idea of maybe trying to make this a light competition to see who can get it first, instead of like working on it together. Well, but then it would be just quietly us sitting here like this.
Yeah. With the Jeopardy music over the top. And if this were a real video, we'd do that. But since it's live, we can't edit and post.
All right, so let's throw out the competition between you and me.
Yeah.
But tell you what, David, try to figure it out. And while we're talking about this, we won't look at the comments because if you get it before we do, we don't want to, we want to try to figure it out on our own. So we've got Russell's 10-year.
Well,
let's turn the bottles around
for just a minute so that we can see them, and then we'll turn them back.
Okay. This one. See, right off the bat, I was thinking ancient age, new riff, old elk, something along the age side. Eagle Rare doesn't, rare. Then Peerless, what is it? Does that say anything about age?
So I will tell you, and I guess maybe Leah had more, she called this Russell's Reserve. That's all she said.
Okay.
So I just grabbed this one. I don't think it's the 10-year means anything. Peerless, she just called Peerless.
Right.
Old Elk. I had a couple.
Well, what I was thinking, there's an age thing in the title, like Old Elk, New Riff, Ancient Age. But then these other ones.
We obviously have several vowels, and we could spell out a word So a 7-letter word.
Near pot.
I don't think that's it.
Pot near. Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
Potato? No, there's an R.
And an N. And there's no E in the... Was that Dan Quayle?
It was.
Okay, so if this does spell out a word, let's put together some stuff like the E and the A a lot of times go together, like near or pear or pear the fruit. So how about...
So you're going to need one of the consonants.
T-E-A-R... You think the folks at home, David right now, or people watching this on the
replays,
replays, screaming at their thing.
Yeah, or they've taken the first letter and dropped it into Google, and it was instantly obvious.
Yeah. Okay. So let's turn these around again so the folks at home can see.
And yeah, they're not in any order. We can change the order up.
Okay. So
7-letter words, bourbon. It doesn't spell bourbon. I think
that was pretty obvious with the lack of a B. And you have a card in there that says, did she give us an extra difficult one for the live stream?
Probably.
Which might backfire against us because we might be sitting here for a long time trying to figure this out.
I tell you what, so I'll let you comment to the viewer. I'm going to call, long story short, my wife is actually in the car right now, so I'm going to call, and we're going to add a new rule to the game.
Which is?
We're going to phone a friend.
Well, you can't phone her, though, because...
Well, she's the only one that knows.
Exactly, that's why. You can't phone the person who knows it. Is there someone else in here?
Yeah, so I think...
Oh, Ryan. Oh, hey, what's going on, man?
So I think we need to, get a hint.
Ryan Frank, my son is wondering if you can give him a shout out. His name is Owen, and we're both watching you guys live. Hey, Owen, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Owen, if you can figure this out.
Yeah, our guess is it spells a word, and we just haven't figured out what the word is.
That's what we're guessing, but who knows? Maybe she just picked all these bottles to make us think that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's a good smattering of consonants and vowels, though. So
yeah, I'm guessing it spells a word. 90 proof, 90. This was 88. Yeah, I don't think it's proof point. I think it spells a word.
Okay. So now we have to essentially play Boggle.
Yeah.
Live on the air.
Exactly.
Okay, I need to turn these around again because it's as much as I know them, it's easier to actually see the letters.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. We haven't been stumped on one of these yet. It's like playing Wordle, kind of. Does anybody play Wordle?
I've not.
Or you know what? We could periodically refer to the comments, and then if somebody gets it before us, it would mercifully put an end to this. Okay. So, what about TREA? No. Boy, I got nothing. What if we're on the complete wrong track here?
I think we're right with it being a word from the first letter of each one of these. I don't think it's proof point or distillery or anything like that. I think it's just the name.
Yeah. NEATPOR.
There should be a U if.
Yeah. Are you sure I wasn't supposed to grab the uncle nearest as well?
That would be pretty funny.
Maybe we could just add that, and then it says neat pour.
There we go. We haven't thought about that. Let's just add our own bottles.
Yeah, exactly. Or we could remove some. That would be a rule of the game. If you want to remove a bottle from the lineup, you have to kill the bottle. So I'm going for this one. Okay. I feel like... I think now let's do the phone a friend thing, but not phone her. We're phoning the comments.
Okay.
All right. So we're very stumped on this. Mike Williams is in the house. He says, "I'm stumped. Thank you for joining us." David says they all have an R.
Thomas S. Oh.
Ancient Age does not have an R. Then he goes, never mind, Ancient Age. Okay.
Okay, so...
They all have an R except for the Ancient Age.
Yeah, that's a great theme.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
This reminds me of a riddle. Do you know what is the difference? What an elephant and a plum have in common?
I don't.
They're both purple except for the elephant.
Oh.
All right, keep going.
Okay, so I have an answer. So I have a hint.
Oh, she gave you a hint.
Yeah, so we've got a texted hint.
Okay, what's the hint?
Money.
Money. All these bourbons cost a lot of money, except for the Ancient Age is really the oddball here. I mean, I guess the Russell's doesn't cost that much. Neither does the Eagle Rare when it's normally priced.
Money.
The letter E, David says. So it has. So that comes in a little bit late. So it has to do with money, or the theme is money.
Okay, does it spell out dollar? No. Does it spell out expensive? There's no X and several other letters. Money.
I think that threw me off even more. So is it something that spells out money, or there's a theme money-wise? Like, I mean, technically these all go, you could line them up cheapest to most expensive.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that. I think it spells out a word.
But you could take any bottles and line them up, and one of them's going to be cheap and then expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so New Riff, Ancient Age, Eagle Rare, Old Elk, Peerless, Russell's Reserve, and Thomas S. Moore. Let's turn these around again because we've had a couple other people join in just now. So we're trying to figure out the theme.
We think the theme is the first letter of each one spells out a word, and they're in a random order currently.
And the theme is, it has something to do with money.
Right.
So now that doesn't mean it's something that spells a word regarding money, but that seems like the most logical thing.
Right.
Ryan Frank says, Old Ancient Age time. You know, I said that at the beginning. That's Ryan Frank? Yeah, that's San Skizzle, right? I'm assuming, unless that's just a weird coincidence. Yeah, it's nice to know other people aren't getting this though either.
Well, yeah, I think it's either so simple. I don't know. There's something about this that it's just not there yet.
Does it spell inflation?
Does it spell inflation?
Yup. What's up, San Skizzle? Geez, I don't know. Okay. Maybe we should mix them up. Let's mix up the order because we put the E and the A together just to see if that would be a common spelling thing.
And you've got all the consonants down here at the end, which probably...
Yeah.
The T at the end. I think the R probably at the end.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It spells out, you guys are morons, and you're boring people live on the internet.
I'm guessing ER is the end.
Okay.
Are we facing this way or that way?
Well, let's face them this way for a second now that they're mixed up. So we tried the EA together to see if, because that's a common two vowels. Now this is a common thing to try. So that would make
PAON.
POA.
Pointer.
I need an adult. I don't know. You know, the P is really kind of throwing me off. Yeah. Because now we won't have the way. I was just going to say, we don't want the A and the O next to each other. I'm surprised she's probably watching this and just laughing at it.
No, she's driving.
Well, hopefully she's not watching then.
Yeah, exactly. So I could call her. I think that's the only way we're going to get any more information.
Why don't you call her, put her on speakerphone, and then just tell her we need one more hint.
I think.
Well, do we need another hint?
I think. Well, obviously.
I'm asking them.
Yeah, we need another hint. So I'm
not getting any answers as far as, or any more guesses. Let's turn these around again now for everyone else to see. Oh, let's see. We got
voicemail.
Yeah, Mike and David both say hint. So we got the voicemail.
Voicemail.
We're out here all under. So we really need your help now.
Yes.
Yep. Ryan says hint please as well. So everybody wants a hint. Okay. I'm usually decent at these, you know? I usually get the Wordle.
The Wordle?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? You didn't just invent that?
No, it's a thing on the New York Times website, and they have a new one every day. And it's basically something like this, where you have to guess whatever the word of the day is. Okay, how about TR? TREA.
Wait, this just in.
Okay, here comes the hint.
Do you want to go on speaker?
Oh, she's got to go on speaker for the live stream.
All right, you're on speaker.
Sounds good.
So don't say anything really inappropriate. Okay, so here's the situation. We've got 7 bottles in front of us. We think they spell out a word with the first letter of each name, but we have no idea what it is.
You broke up. You broke up. You think it spells a word with what?
The first letter of each bourbon.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so that was my part, and I got my part correct. And you just need to figure out your part.
Oh, okay. My part is that it's got something to do with money.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So we got a few people commenting, and they all want another hint too, because everyone else is stumped as well. So is there another hint you can give us besides? So you said the theme is money?
Yes. I mean, I guess. How about subscription?
Subscription.
I now know what it is.
Are you spelling it out now? Oh, I know what it is. Okay.
We did not get. We did
No,
not.
don't say it out loud. So, okay. Oh, you know what? We have to switch these around for the people at home.
Okay, quick question for people at home. Are you reading this reversed or correct?
No, it should be correct because it's filming from the front camera. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got it. We're just not saying it yet, so the people at home can.
Yeah, we're adjusting the order of the bottles for the camera.
Gotcha. How many live viewers do you have?
Yeah, David's got it.
Yeah, David got it.
Oh, Mike's got it as well.
There's like 5 people in the chat, I think.
Oh, awesome.
That's awesome. That I love how this ended up being a shameless plug for our Patreon, which we do have. But it actually wasn't us that came up with it. It was Leah. So
exactly.
You can't blame us.
Exactly.
The thing is I normally pick the bottles, but I didn't know I had to do it for this week, and I got notification of it today at like noon, and I was like,
Yeah. Technically, I forgot.
Like, I don't have bottles to look at to like think of something, so I could only think of like spelling out a word. So
That's awesome.
I was like, okay, well, let's do that.
You know what we should do? Is just have these bottles out in all of our reviews, because we never say anything in most of our reviews. Like a lot of times people will promote their Patreon, and we're terrible about doing that.
We are.
So you are, yes.
Yeah, we are terrible about
I figured
that.
I would do it for you.
Well, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Leah. That was a good one.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could stump you guys.
All right, we are going to wrap up the live stream and call this video marginally successful.
Yeah.
All right,
we've got people in the chat.
Bye.
Nice, and I'm proud. From Ryan. So yeah, as we said at the beginning, we wanted to kind of treat this as a normal whatever Wednesday instead of doing like a long live stream, because Greg's under the weather tonight. So thank you for coming to still do this, because I would imagine if we didn't have a live scheduled, you probably wouldn't have.
That is true.
Left your house.
That is true.
So anyway, all right. Well, this has been the Whatever Wednesday. Patreon. Go ahead and check that out if you want. Patreon.com. Is it / the Bourbon Note, or just search for the Bourbon Note?
Yep.
So anyway, great job, guys. Thank you, Mike. Thank all of you for joining us, and whoever's watching this in the future, because this video will get posted as a normal video, so it'll probably show up later tonight, probably.
Probably.
And then tomorrow's video is
Yellowstone
7-year 105 proof. And if you do subscribe to our Patreon, you already know that because the video is already available to you early.
That is correct.
Bam. Anyway, well, thank you very much for watching on the Bourbon Note on our first live stream. I'm Ben.
I'm Greg. Cheers.
All right, I think I have to shut this thing off from over here. So we can't do the official just say goodbye and cut it off.
Au revoir.
That sounded weird.